you said we've got to stay calm, we've got to get it done in the second leg, otherwise it doesn't count. This has to now feel good, a 5-1 aggregate win.
It does count big time. I'm very happy. That's what you want. Jamie was saying off-air, to be able to beat the European champion home and away. I know people will say, yeah, the last-minute goal when they were going forward. I don't care. Home and away, we beat Real Madrid. Having said that, you're in a semi-final, you have to face Paris Saint-Germain, and that's my mentality. And I was talking to Micah before. You beat Real Madrid, yes, fair and square, and so well. The way Arsenal played today, I mean, Real Madrid didn't have a chance. We gave them a goal with Saliba being a bit too comfortable on the ball. That penalty that we thought it was a penalty or not, but I didn't suffer tonight really watching the game. I suffered more waiting for the return leg than actually watching the game. So yeah, now you can be loud.
Has Arteta answered your questions, Jamie?
Yes. Yeah, I think it's a massive night for him. As I've just said there before, beating Real Madrid. I played for a Liverpool team. We beat Real Madrid 5-0 on aggregate. Now, we didn't go on and win the competition, but when you beat someone of the team in world football, and you beat them so comprehensively as Arsenal have done here. Now, listen, it's still tough to go on and win the Champions League, but what's happened here in the last week, this is something those players will always remember, and it might not sort of help them to win the competition this year. We don't know what will happen in the semi-finals, but they've got to regularly now be getting to quarter-finals and semi-finals, and when you become that team, eventually you win the competition.
Can I have my flowers, please, Kate? I want my flowers. What did I say? First leg, Declan Rice. And today, I said Martinelli. I said passion, I said character. I said go out there and give it all. And over 2 legs, they were absolutely outstanding. That man in the picture, Arteta, deserves so much credit. I mean, at times mixed up, they went to a low block, but at times they pressed as well. They mixed up the game, knew exactly what they need to do, and this team now is on the right track. I'm with the guys. I can't get too excited because PSG are a very good side, but they can enjoy tonight because they fully deserve it.
And guess who's over there? Yes! Live
Saka!
into the Champions League semi-finals. How does it feel?
Feels great. Can't really sum it up. You know, we've been amazing over 2 legs, and I'm just so happy to be through.
Does it matter more that it was against Real Madrid? Does that make it feel bigger?
Yeah, it does, to be fair, because they're a great team, and obviously we beat them at home, and we saw all the stuff that was going on social media and stuff like that, saying that we're going to come back. So, you know, I think we showed great mentality tonight to come here. I felt we were really comfortable from the first minute to the last, and yeah, we showed our quality. So I'm so proud of everyone.
Saka!
Bukayo,
Big Meeks! Uncle Meeks! You know I love you, you know. I love you so much. What a player, what a guy. Come on, let's bring it home now, eh?
Are you an Arsenal fan or not? Because sometimes you are, sometimes you're not.
I don't want to tell tales,
but
I do think that Jamie and Micah might owe you an apology tonight.
Why?
Why?
Why? What happened?
Just
Tell me.
the commentary about the penalty.
No. It was fair and honest.
Tell me.
No, Saka.
Micah called you, said you went for the Panenka and you ended up looking like a Palonka.
No!
No, I don't believe that.
Exactly.
I don't believe that.
Exactly.
Is that true, Micah?
Bukayo, can I ask you, you mentioned before about, you know, with it being Real Madrid and stuff that I'm feeling a little bit better. I want to speak about your mentality. So you've took a penalty in a pressured situation, you've missed it. I'm sure it was playing on your mind a little bit just after it. But in terms of being a top-class player and being able to get over things within game and then finish like he did for the goal, I mean, how important was that for you?
No, to be honest, yeah, I went for something on the penalty. You know, if it goes in, I'm a genius. If it doesn't, you know, everyone's angry. But, you know, it can happen in the game. You can miss a penalty. But I was very confident that I was going to score tonight. I really believed. So I was calm. And I think you could see that in the way I played. So, yeah, happily that I did do it in the second half, and the chip worked in the second half instead, I guess.
Talk us through that little dink there, Bukayo, please.
Yeah, so obviously I made the run, Mikel's family, but I saw Courtois coming really quick, and it was the best solution I felt in that moment, and it worked.
How hard has it been for you this season, sort of being out for such a long time and feeling like the club and the team sort of need you and waiting for you to get back? It must be almost a nice feeling because it feels like, you know, you're such an important player for the team. But how frustrating was it watching?
Yeah, it was tough at times, but at the same time, I kind of accepted it. I knew which games I would be back for, so when you accept that, you're more calm, and this was one of the games that I was really preparing myself for. So yeah, it was big motivation for me in my rehab, and I'm happy that I've come back for this game. I've made my mark, and we're into the semi-finals now.
PSG is up next in the next round, obviously semi-finals. I believe it's Tuesday. Is that right? Tuesday, Arsenal at home in the first leg against PSG. It gives you a tough second leg away from home. How will you make that work for you? How do you make the advantage at home work in the first leg?
Just do something similar to what we've done in this tie. That would be nice for us. But we know PSG are our top team. They've improved a lot since we last played them. So it will be a very good match, and I'm looking forward to it, to be fair.
Does it change how you guys move, kind of feel as a team? It's obviously, we talk about often in football like a marquee moment where a team really comes of age. Does this result against Real Madrid feel like that for you guys?
I don't really know. I feel like we have respect now. We could see that, you know, in the way they prepared for this game. So we know that we're respected in Europe, but we feel like, you know, tonight is another big step, and we need to keep taking big steps, you know, so that we can try and win something. That's the mentality we have.
Yes, sir. Thierry, I'm sure you're very proud of Bukayo tonight.
Very proud of him, especially the way he defended. Bukayo, I wanted to talk about. I'm sure you remember the play, and I've said it so many times. A lot of time people praise that back four, but you and Martinelli, the way you defend on the wingers and the way you come back, and you did it at one point. You sprinted back to help Timber when you didn't have to, because he had nobody, and you stopped the ball in the box, and you cheered yourself alone. So for me, forget the penalty, forget the goal, which, by the way, outstanding, and I know the feeling of scoring there. But it's what you do off the ball that impresses me the most. Is just outstanding what you do. Not only you, Martinelli also. So only for that's, you know, you can try to chip the ball next time again. Well done.
Bukayo,
I'll try again one day.
As we let you go, can we just show you very quickly an image that I believe it's the Premier League account has posted? Basically identical celebrations, both at the Bernabeu, you and Thierry. Very cool. Cool moment. Was what you were thinking of when you did it?
To be fair, not really, you know. I just wanted to have my own moment, but of course, he's done the same here, so it's nice that we can both share this picture, and yeah, it's nice.
Bukayo, are you going to FaceTime Thierry later on? We can have a debrief about the game, what went 100%. Well, what do you know, not so good.
I spoke to him this morning already, but if he wants to speak again later, I'm going to be up. I'm not going to sleep tonight, if I'm honest. Let's be real.
We'll help you enjoy the night. Thank you very much for your time. We're very grateful to you.
Good luck, Bukayo. Well done.
Congrats.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good one. 5 minutes does feel unreasonable. It feels out of proportion, and the lack of transparency, I think, is something you always talk about, Thierry, which just makes the whole process feel very frustrating.
That is the thing. That's what I was trying to say to Christina. It's not about what she's explaining or what I'm talking about. Can we hear what you're talking about? I'm talking about the people in the van. What are you saying? What are you trying to explain? Can we understand what you feeling or what you saw? We never know. We're here waiting and looking at each other, trying to find out what's happening. It took 5 minutes. It was way too long, and I do want to hear it.
You think we should go down to the room and see? Because there must be a process. They're not taking 5 minutes for no reason, are they? But it would be nice, like you said, just to have a little bit of information of what's going on.
What do you mean we should go down there?
They're next door.
No, well, there's one here. You know, VAR's upstairs here for the Premier League.
For the Premier League.
So we can see how it works.
Premier League one upstairs.
Oh,
it's a Premier League one.
Yeah.
Oh, we just go and say what's up to
We're in the building every week.
Give a little knock.
Why not? But I mean, it's difficult because we always criticise. 5 minutes is right. What Thierry says, it's too long. They must be going through all different sorts of processes. We need to know what they're going through.
But you're checking offside if the cross comes in, but you only check that after you've checked the foul. As soon as he started checking offside, I thought he must be giving it. Because once I sort of know how it works in that sense. It's right, OK, we're looking at the foul. We think it's a foul. OK, is there anything else involved in offside? That should have been 1 minute. you look at that foul from 2 or 3 different angles. Most people look and think it's not a penalty.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that difficult. Then you check offside or anything else.